morning, everyone. Be starting here in just a minute. Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's stream of the New York session. We're going to start out today with going over yesterday's trade. Not really much to say other than the fact that we absolutely crushed it. I mean, we went the distance here. 59 pips. Absolutely crushed it. But today we're going to be looking at some USD pairs and some pairs with a lot of volume. I've already got a couple setups here, but we're going to go over why I'm looking at them. So if you're just joining, welcome. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. We got New York market open in 3 minutes. I've already got a couple setups here, but we're going to go over why I'm looking at them. So if you're just joining, welcome. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. We got New York market open in 3 minutes, and we just got a new 4-hour candle. So We're going to be taking a look at what's going on here and figuring out what kind of trades may be presented to us today. So again, welcome guys. I don't trade inside the zones, within the zones, so we're going to be looking at somewhere that's at a support or resistance. Got a mini support and resistance here on GBP AUD. I don't trade inside the zones, within the zones, so we're going to be looking at GBP USD was something that we set up yesterday. We ended up just taking profit at TP1, but it looks like it broke that support and came back up now, so this is something to watch. Not so much a strong support anymore. So we'll see here if that ends up continuing to be a support, but that's way down here now. GJ is on the move, but nothing definitive. Let's take a look at these 4-hour charts. AUD NZD, that looks like a sell. Again, if it's your first time, welcome guys. I appreciate you joining. I'm going to hopefully find some setups for this morning. We typically just trade the Asian session, but we had off today, so we're going to trade the New York session. I'm very excited for it. Our Euro JPY trade from last night absolutely crushed it, so congratulations on everyone who took that live. Let's take a look at USD JPY. Our Euro JPY trade from last night absolutely crushed it, so congratulations on everyone who took that live. That's more of the trend. It looks like we might have had a teeny bit of a break of structure here on USD JPY. I'm looking at this as bullish. We've got buy signals on virtually almost every technical, so we do like that. That's always good. USD JPY is a possible buy. GBP USD, we could get a reversal here, although big wick, some support at the ribbon, the EMA ribbon. Yeah, big wick there, and definitely some support. I like that. This could be a buy. We're going to move this up. CHF JPY could also be a buy to finish this. That would be 28 pips. Looks pretty solid. We just had the open of the New York market, so we're going to be trying to look at some USD pairs. Almost bearish engulfing, but it didn't quite make a wick down here. This looks like a break and retest. This looks like a break of structure. Retest could move down. We could catch 15 pips there, but not too much movement. USD CHF, we have virtually no movement other than sideways tracking. We can draw out our chart here though. Super strong support down there. Your middle layer is kind of right here. Not really anything that I personally see on that one, so we're not really going to touch that. AUD USD. Trading in the middle, we kind of have a trend line. We do have a bit of a trend line. Not my favorite. Not going to touch that. Euro USD. Small candles here. 1, 2, 3 small bullish candles with a bearish 4 hour that started 33 minutes ago. So this is the 9 o'clock candle. This could just be creating a wick and getting ready to rocket launch. We're going to put that as a possible buy and move that up the chart here. That's really it for USD pairs. So typically what we try and do here is we'll look at 4 or 5 charts. We'll eliminate 2, eliminate 3, eliminate 4, and then what we'll do is really just take the highest probability trade. That's what happened last night. For you, those of you that weren't here, we streamed on the Asian last night, and that was our setup. So, morning guys, welcome. Appreciate you guys joining. We're gonna wait a little bit here and see what the market gives us. We've got a ton of volume's coming in hot. Whitewater Visuals. MetaTrader's banned in the US now, I believe. I use Liquid Charts Desktop Pro. I don't believe you can use MetaTrader. Unagi, thanks. Thank you. I appreciate the Greek alphabet, but we're focusing on trading, man. Thank you. So far, the best opportunity here looks like a buy on USD JPY. The channel could be right here, and it could be a rejection, but we got a ribbon flip on the 4 hour. I love the ribbon flip on the 4 hour right here. EMA ribbon flip on 4 hour. So when you have a ribbon flip, which is right here, typically this is when you're getting your change of momentum and it's going to be moving the other way. So right there, if you take a look, yeah, if you haven't traded since, yeah, it's done for. You can't use, I believe if you have a previous account, they might still let you, but any US broker pretty much doesn't allow you to use MetaTrader anymore. So at least in the United States, I can't use MetaTrader, unfortunately. I used to love MetaTrader. That was one of the best apps to use, but now I just use Liquid Charts, their website, their web trader to input my trades, and then everything else is done on TradingView like most traders. We're gonna look for buys here on USD JPY. Again, we're not in on anything, but we certainly are gonna take a look. Let the Telegram group know that we're live. Again, if it's your first time, guys, I appreciate you joining. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We'll be going and trading every day. On Mondays or Tuesdays, I trade the New York session. Every other day, Sunday through Thursday, we trade the the Asian session. I personally like the Asian session more, but New York sessions definitely presents its own positives. got a number one what, bud? GBP USD. What a weird looking chart here. Gotta move that down. Ribbon flip down that way. Yeah, I don't think we're touching GBP USD today. Euro USD is just kind of sitting. We're chilling on Euro USD, but again, another ribbon flip right here. This could shoot upward. This ribbon flip right here with a bullish candle close above, that's going to signal us to move upward. That's a good looking chart right there. Euro AUD, we drew this one out yesterday, and we obviously had our break of structure. Top on the 4 here. Good morning, Adele. How you doing, bud? Thanks for tuning in. Good to hear from you. What is it, 7 a.m. there? Yeah, we could see some bearish movement here, but we have a mini support line right here that hasn't broken in quite some time. That mini support right there hasn't broken since the 28th of November. So we'd need to see a bearish close below this in order to hop in here. Nah, no breakfast. I try not to eat till lunch. Looking for a trade here. I'm not really seeing much, to be honest with you guys. Not seeing too much. This is bearish for sure. USD CAD. All right, Unagi, appreciate the the Greek and the mathematician over here. But we're trading, buddy. Oh, there's a ton of volume. There is a ton of volume, actually. You're looking at over 100,000 volume on our main pairs here. USD JPY, GBP USD, but the market just opened 12 minutes ago. So, because it opened 12 minutes ago, we're still waiting for people to pile in and get some movement. See some price action here. I personally like buys on USD JPY right now. Right now, that's our best bet. We're gonna wait a little bit. Just like yesterday, we waited the first hour of the stream to take a trade. Crushed it last night though. I've tripled my account since 4 days ago, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, GBP USD is likely going to come down to here and then move back up. I can see it creating that wick, this wick right here. It's probably going to come down and fill this wick. So that's something we're going to want to watch out for. Is this wick to be confirmed, and then hopefully we'll see a swing back up this way. XRP, I don't even know if I have that on here. I might have to add it. I have XLM. We can look at XRP, but XRP, it's at, what's that at, 124? Oh, that's the, yeah, XRP, I don't know. All those cryptocurrencies are just spectacle. They don't move the same way the foreign exchange market does, so I typically stay away from them unless I've got a really good setup. Take a look at this first hour here. We're going to be getting a new hour candle in about 15 minutes, which is solid. Getting sell vibes from GBP USD. Euro JPY is probably going to come back down here. We can get rid of this from yesterday. It kind of did. The problem is it's tough to tell. We're going to kind of need some breakout. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, Ryan? Ryan from Baytree. Nice to meet you. Good to see you, man. But, so, Adele, to answer your question here, on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour, Lily Edits, how you doing? Appreciate you joining the stream. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Trying to get to 500. So, it depends if you look at this as the trend or this is the trend. To me, it looks like a break of structure. Tell Ben I said hi. To me, it looks like a break of structure right here. It's kind of congested right here. You've had sideways tracking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have 7 hours of consolidation right here. But you also had that right here too. So you're having it here again. So it could look to go toward the downside, or this could be this EMA ribbon flip that's going to help us move up. It's tough to say right now, which is why we're not entering anything. Just kind of holding to see what happens. We also haven't had a break here. We haven't had a break of the high here. So we're going to need to see some sort of break of the high right there. We're going to need to see a break of this to get in some sort of buy. But even the 1 hour is a ribbon flip too. I just don't want to get caught in a consolidation trade where you're just looking at it sideways for hours. That's no fun. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, you did a good job. Little skin fade, baby. You know the vibes. You got 255,000 volume on Euro JPY. We could sell this back down. This could just be one. This could just be a big old double top. This could be a big old double top right here. I didn't necessarily hit our top line at 181.4450. Yeah, getting caught in consolidation is no fun. You get caught in those waves and it keeps on playing with your emotions. Yeah, it happens, man. That's why we stay away from consolidation trades. You just don't want to get involved. We want to see a clear break of structure for any entrance whatsoever. We don't have full confirmation yet that this is going to go down, but our Euro JPY trade from yesterday, now that it's reached its peak, may come back down. So we're going to mark that up. We're looking for double top sells there. Put USD JPY at the top, Euro JPY at the top, and GBP USD at the top, and Euro USD at the top of our trading list here. I personally think Euro USD right now is just starting bearish, but it's going to flip and go upwards. Your trend is massive here. Let's draw some trend lines out and some channels on Euro USD. There's your trend line up to the here's your trend line. Let's just put in our second trend line, which to make the channel. That's what we're looking at. We had support, pretty strong support, to be honest with you. We had strong support there. Yeah, you had strong support right here. This is a pretty good support right here. We could look to take buys on Euro USD. Just have to see what happens here. But I like buys on Euro USD. Let's see what the technicals say. On the day is a buy, the 4 hours a buy, the 2 hours a buy, the 1 hour is a buy, the 30 minutes is a buy, 15, 5, and 1. Well, 1 minute's a sell. I don't really care about the 1 minute, but we got strong buys. Really not a fan of GBP USD right now. It is still looking like a buy, but I'm just not a fan of it. Let's draw our lines here again also. So we've got a resistance of right there. Some sort of reversal, not really a ribbon flip though. Even on the 1 hour, it's still under the ribbon, so it's not really something we're going to want to look at. Our top two trades right now that we've narrowed it down to is Euro JPY and USD JPY. And Euro USD. Euro JPY is looking like a sell. I think we're going to see a big reversal here. Especially if the 4 hour continues to be moved towards the downside, the bearish side right here. Right now you've got a doji, reverse dragonfly, whatever you want to call it. So this could be a sell. Again, looking for double top sells there. And then USD JPY is not really moving yet. We're going to get a new hour here in 8 minutes. If we get a bearish close here, we could look to enter and have it go toward the EMA ribbon would be our take profit. That's 30 pips if we look to enter on this double top, because we're going to see rejection off this EMA ribbon. you're going to see rejection. So we'd see something like this. With lower highs and lower lows to confirm the downtrend with our ultimate movement back here. So there's a couple different ways to look at it, but on this hour candle, we're going to see if we can get a a bearish close, and we can look to enter sells. USD JPY is also looking bearish now. If we look at it on the 4 as well, it's looking bearish. So now we can say that this probably is not a... we did have the ribbon flip, but this is probably not a break of structure. So it's not really something that we'd be looking at. Could be looking at sells. So USD JPY and Euro JPY, they have JPY as their secondary pair. With that being the case, they could both be sells. I think I like Euro JPYs a lot better. But we're going to wait a couple minutes here and see what this candle close does. We can actually get rid of this. It's almost actually a triple top. It's almost a triple top if you actually look at it. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is kind of our structure. We're probably going to take sells on Euro JPY. Yeah, man, you can't jump straight into trades. It's just a terrible habit. And there's a lot of people that do it, and that's why they lose their accounts. No reason to jump into a trade right now. We're only 25 minutes into market open, so gotta stay patient and stick to your plan. And like, I know every trader preaches this, but you really do have to just stick to your guns, stick to your plan on how you set your trades up. USD JPY is going to be a sell too. Yeah, a lot of beginners just jump in because they want to get in a trade. It's a bad habit. And honestly, live streaming has helped me break that habit as well, because you have people watching you. When you mess up, it's live. When you fuck up live, you lose your following. Not that I have a large following, but we're getting there, baby. We're getting there. So we're getting some serious rejection here. We're going to wait till the new hour to see if we come up and create a wick so we can get the best entry. Ideally, our entry is going to be right here. I appreciate that, Adele. I hope so. I love to do this full time. Just got to get monetized first, and that's the hardest part. Getting monetized. Getting those watch hours up, getting the subscriptions up. Here's what we're going to do. Number one fan of the stream will get free access to the ebook Telegram channel. We're getting some pullback, so here's ideally where we're going to want to put some sells in. I'm thinking right about here. We got 2 minutes till the new candle. I think we're going to enter sells here. Yes, that's the goal. We got 1 minute here. Four hours bearish, 1 hour's bearish. We're gonna hop in sells here. I'm gonna enter one position right now. Just in case it goes straight down. Alright, so let's go ahead and put in our short position. We got in at 181.1750. 181.1750. And then we can look to take a second position upon rejection. Our stop loss is going to be roughly, that's a lot of pips. I don't really like 30. Our stop loss is going to be the previous high, which is over here. So our stop loss is going to be stemmed from that one right there. Take profits are going to be down here. We're going to get rid of that. But we're seeing that movement up to where, right where we said we wanted to take our positions. We're in. Send this in the group. I'm in two positions here. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this in the chat here. Sells at Euro JPY. Sells at, I'm in at my open rate of 181.1790. 181.1790. So that's where we're at. We're in on sells here. Keep in mind we could still see it go up this way. 4 hour flipped bullish. So We could still see it come up to here and reject, but again, that's why we use proper risk management. Don't over leverage yourself. You can't think it's a home run. You just got to kind of hold on. But what I'm seeing here is this is going to drive down. USD JPY, we need to see it above that, above the channel here to do anything. And Euro USD, not much movement, but I think this is going to fly. We had two back-to-back candles with almost no movement, open and close at the exact same spot. GBP USD should fly. GBP, once it breaks this, it should go. Once it breaks the EMA ribbon right here, we should see it move up here. But we're in sell zone Euro JPY. And we're going to watch it on the 1 hour because that is where I think we're going to see the most movement. There's 263,000, almost 264,000 on volume. So we've got a ton of volume in this right now. Ton of volume. I don't think we should break this. Personally, I don't think it will. We might get some wicks, and the wicks will just confirm the downward movement. But we shouldn't see really any break of this right here. Yeah, Pepe always has a ton of volume. 9.54 billion, I saw that. Oh, people have more than one account. People have positions, multiple positions. Yeah, I'm not touching that. We're going to get some wick downs here. It's not just people, it's positions and volume. Like, volume is not just... It is people, but it's not just people. It's the amount of volume being traded. Yeah, it is crazy. I've made some good money on Pepe. The most money I ever made was on Shiba Inu, when it was like 0.000001 and it got to like half a penny. I made like 15 grand overnight. It was insane. $253 subscribers. Appreciate it, guys. Whoever just subscribed means a lot. Thank you. See how Euro JPY is it's struggling to move up. The movement is switching. Yeah, I used to stream Call of Duty and Fortnite, but there's no money in that. It's so over. It's just, there's too many people in it. It's so saturated. Let's see if this light changes anything. It's oversaturated. Yeah, Fortnite's fun. I love that game. I still play it sometimes. Just Fortnite and Call of Duty, that's it, man. Here's the downward pressure that we wanted. We saw that top wick come about halfway up the candle, just like we thought. Right here. Now we should see this. We want that downturn, baby. That top wick, though, right there. Or halfway up. It's exactly where it went. Right there. So let's put some lines in here, some TPs. Right there for one. The ribbon flip should really be the one, but your next is going to be about right there. Where are my fair value gaps on this? I don't have my FEG on there. There we go. Fair value gaps. There they are. I haven't had my fair value gaps on in a couple streams. I didn't even realize that. Fair value gaps also act as supports and resistance. Especially this many in a row. But we're still in on ourselves here. It's having a lot of trouble breaking. 10 minutes into it, it is having a lot of trouble moving past this. Which is a good sign. Great sign of some bearish movement coming in and some selling volume. Dollar recovers ground versus the yen. 2 hours ago, euro steadies after inflation data. Dollar rises as yen and JGB auction brings relief. Euro steadies, dollar rises. There we go. See what that USD JPY chart looks like. Wow. And the USD broke it on that hour. Let's look at the 4. Yep, USD went for it. There's your break of structure right there. Assuming it's not it doesn't wick down, that's a break of structure. On the ribbon flip too. But to be honest with you, I still like this trade more, this Euro JPY trade more. If anyone has any questions too on why we're in the trade or about trading, feel free to ask in the chat. We want to see it struggle here to break that white line. That's key for us. I'm already in 2 positions right now. I typically don't like to go more than 3. So like I could enter a third if it goes up to this area, but we also could look to mitigate risk if it goes too high. I personally don't think it's going to break this. So if I were to get another position, it'd be now, but we'll find out more here soon. Let's look at the 15-minute. 15 minutes just using that EMA ribbon as support. This hour candle is just going to be a waiting game for us here. Yeah, this hour candle is definitely going to be a waiting game for us. We're going to need to see it close below the white line there, below halfway up the previous candle. But it's struggling to move up. It's struggling hard, big time to move up. So that's a good thing. I'm in for a full lot right now. I'm trading with one lot. So here's what we're gonna do. That's what we were looking for. Boom, there we go. That way you can see where we're at. Same thing here. There we go. Now you guys can see where I'm at. Can you see that, Adele? Now it's screen capturing my floating P&L. So what I'm in the trade at. There we go. There's that push downward, halfway up the candle, it stopped, and there we go. Keep in mind, I'm in two positions right now, one full lot. Yeah. Yes, sir. know what we might do actually? Oops. Just go P&L. There we go. Might go into profit here pretty quickly. 18 minutes into the hour. We're at break even and we're in profit. Kind of. Are you getting in trades, Adele, or are you just watching right now? Do you have a live account or no? Seems like there's some buying power fighting it, but it's moving. There we go. Nice. Good. Good to hear. Oh, you got live crypto accounts? Cool. Almost 20 bucks in profit now. Just off that tiny move. So you can see what kind of leverage I'm trading with. So off of 4 pips. Off of 4 pips, we're $30 in profit right now. 5 pips is 30 bucks, 35 bucks. So you can imagine what it would be if we were to go the distance here. Good though, I'm glad you're learning, glad you're here. Up $42. Look at that just drop. And there we go. This is the movement that we wanted to see. $20 pips would be nice. We can close 25%, up $50. W, yep, W in the chat. $70 in profit. Getting close to that TP1, guys. Almost $100 in profit. I'm going to take 25% profit on both of my partial close 25% and partial close 25%. Make sure we get some profits in there. Took 25% profit. There's market manipulation everywhere, but I think there's the least amount of market manipulation in Forex, in my opinion. We're going to see a little bit of resistance right here, or support I should say, in this area right here, but once we break it, this is where we may see it kind of come up a little and then go back down, up a little, back down, up a little, and back down. That's something we can look to see over the next couple hours. Maybe not necessarily this long. You know, it may happen in this area right here, but this area right here could show to be problematic, even though we are in profit though. We are currently 14 pips in profit, $65, and we closed partials already. We closed 25% on both of our positions. Yeah, compared to like crypto, yeah, I agree with you 100%. So we got in this trade at, here, let's lock that and throw it to the back so I can at least edit this. And sells at 181,179. $70 in profit. I'm liking this trade a lot here. This was a very clean trade. Worth waiting, Adele, right? Worth waiting to figure out what was going to happen. The USD JPY starting to pull back. Euro USD just took an absolute bomb dive. Wow. Euro USD just took a bomb. It was a 23 pip dive. Absolutely worth the wait. We're coming to a little bit of a support issue right here, but I think we'll be all right. hovering right around the $70 profit area. Not a bad place to be, sitting in profit. Do I have an LLC for trading? Yes, I do. My Trading with Matt is an LLC, the website. Oh, there's a big move. Almost $100 in profit. 85. About to hit TP1. We're right there. It's close. No, you don't need to make one. No, I made one because I have a company that, you know, I do the ebook and the Telegram channel. You do that to protect yourself. Alright, if you're just joining, welcome to the stream, guys. We are in sells on Euro JPY and we just hit TP1. TP1 smashed. We already took 25% profit. 25% profit on both of our positions. We were in for one full lot. And we took 25% on both of those, so now we're in 0.75 of a lot. What I'm hoping this next hour candle does, to be honest with you, is comes up to about right here, and then we can sell it again. No, MetaTrader is banned in the United States. You can't use MetaTrader. At least that's what I've noticed. It doesn't work anymore. I used to use MetaTrader all the time. If you go on my Instagram and look at my trading profits, it was all MetaTrader. Yeah, they don't let you use MetaTrader anymore. Like, I think you can just do, like, demo accounts and shit, but I don't think you can actually trade with MetaTrader anymore. At least it was banned for a while. They even took it out of the App Store. If you didn't have it already downloaded on your phone, you were screwed. You couldn't even use it. See, the interesting thing, too, is most traders would take profit here. Like, we're 12 pips in profit. Like, most traders, that's their goal, 12 pips, which is fine. And like I said, we took 25% profits. We closed some, but I'm holding this. I like this trade a lot. Again, we may see some movement back the other way, but I still think eventually it's going down. Yeah, MetaTrader's not available anymore. That's what I thought. Going back the other way, which is not bad. 50 bucks in profit. May look to re-enter again up here. May look to re-enter. We'll see. She's pushing down. Let's take a look at the technicals here. On the day, it's a buy. But on the hour and the 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, it's a strong sell. Let's look at the 4 hour here. Oh yeah, she's dropping. Dropping big time on the 4 hour. If we can get this bearish candle close that engulfs the full body of the previous candle, we'll be in really good shape. Really, really good shape. We got about 25 minutes until we have a new hour. We can look at the 15 and see what we got going on there. 15's gonna get the ribbon flip. Oh, that's awesome. If we get this ribbon flip on 15 with a full candle closure right here underneath, that's gonna be really solid. This thing will be in free fall down to here. And this pair has, if you look at the volume, out of all the Forex pairs, this pair has the most volume. Other than gold, that's it. Gold is the only thing that has more volume right now. What does gold look like? Wow. Gold just took a dump. But I don't care about gold. Almost had $100 profit. We go, drive, baby, drive. On the 15, I might re-enter if it comes back up to here. If it comes back up to here, I'm going to re-enter sells. $181,103. Could scalp this thing down. A little over over 7% profit on the account. Oh yeah, let's see. The alternative that I'm using, I use Liquid Charts Pro. That's what you're seeing my floating P&L on. It's called Liquid Charts. That's the broker. They have their own web trader, so I can just trade on the website on my phone. So it's not an app, it's just a website, and you can just put trades in from there. But again, all the analysis is done on TradingView, and then just execution is Liquid Trader, Liquid Charts. We got 5 minutes here. Let's take a look at the 5 minute. 5 minute flipped good for us. 5 minute flipped real good for us. We should see it. We should see it move down pretty heavy here. I just got in another sell. So I'm in on 3 positions now. $15.7 pips in profit from our original entry. You're gonna see the P&L change because I just added another sell at 181018. 181018 was my entry. Yeah, the alternative of MetaTrader 5 is Liquid Charts. Liquid Charts Pro is what I'm using. We re-entered again. That's why we're seeing the P&L go down. About to get a new 15-minute candle. The 5 kind of went up, but we should see rejection right around this area. And we had a break of structure. So if we wanted to look at the 5 minute analytically, here's what we would do. So we're going to draw our trend. Complete break of structure right here. So again, you'll see something like this. It's a good break of structure there. Look how tiny those candles are too. There's not much buying power, not much bullish movement there. Not too much bullish movement there, which is super solid. That's what we want to see. The break of structure lets us know that the bears are winning here. It's looking pretty good here. About to get a new 5 and a new 15-minute candle. Got 1 minute here. Let's close red. See if we can get a red close here. Alright, here's our new candle. We might see it move up to this area and then reject. I think that's what we're going to see. It'd be nice if it just dropped straight down, but I think we're going to see it come up this way. Because it's not breaking halfway through this candle right now, and it's moving up. Let's look at the 5. It's a good move on the 5. It's a really good move on the 5. Back up to $80 plus in profit. Great break on the 5. Let's see it clear this TP1. Let's get a candle closure below here. Candle closure right here would be beautiful. Break this line. That'd be awesome. Right around $70 in profit. It's struggling to crack this area. It's struggling to crack this. Not a bad thing. Again, we're only what, 30, we're only an hour and 15 minutes into the New York market open, so this is great movement for just that little amount of time. If you're just joining the stream, guys, welcome. Appreciate you guys joining. Make sure to like and subscribe. Market looks a lot of volatile. Yeah, there's a lot of movement, man. For this, we're not very far into the into market open, so it's a great sign. We love the volatility right now. Let's just see it drop. We go almost back to $100, 87 in profit, 88. Check out Ethereum. All right, I'll take a look at it in a second. Oh yeah. Yeah, a little over 3,000. Yeah, here's your resistance though. I would expect to see a pullback on Ethereum up near 3,053. Over 100 in profit. Yeah, the all-time high is, yeah, what are we at? 103, 105, yep. Over 100 in the P&L. And we just got a new 5 with a massive bearish candle. Let's see it drive through the zone here. Boom. There it is. Yeah, I know. I have stuff on the wall. You just can't see it. I will, though. I have 2 lights on the wall. Oh, look at that move. There it is. We are 27 pips in profit. I'm gonna close some partials here. Let's look at the hour. Yeah, what a move. All right, right here, we're gonna close. See how it's at the EMA ribbon? That's gonna be our resistance. So what we're gonna do is close in full here. Close in full. Closed all our positions there, guys. Congratulations, that was a great trade. We're gonna wait for this to go back up and then take a new position halfway up this. Closed in full. How many pips was that? 27 pips. Yeah, I watch a little bit of basketball sometimes. I just can't get into the NBA anymore. Yep, W in the chat. Thanks, brother. Adele, I appreciate it, man. That was a hell of a trade. That was a hell of a trade. Now we're gonna wait for it to come back up to here and re-enter. Right about here. And we'll re-enter on sells. Lakers fan? Yeah, you like LeBron, huh? It's a pretty good trade. I think so. How's that look? That looks pretty good right there. How's that for a P&L? There you go. That's a P&L right there. %, win rate. 13 trades on Euro JPY. 100% win rate. Nah, it's just Euro JPY in the last 3 days. 2.5 days. Yeah. Yeah, it's good right now, man. The going's good. Take a look at USD JPY. Wow, look at that wick. We can look at some other trades here. Look to get in something else. Although, I'm telling you what, I really like the trade that we were looking at. Pepe. We can go to short the heck out of that when it hits this area. I don't want to trade crypto, though. This Euro JPY trade is going to be real nice. I think we're going to end up entering it again. And on the 4 hour, yeah, it's still going to go for another 10 pips. But I'm happy with the profit that we made on that. Yes, I am. Yeah, they're both identical. I'd love to see some retracement back up toward that white line at 181033. We're coming into a new hour here, so we're gonna hope we get a big old wick right here. I'd love to see a wick. Yeah, the main account's kind of just like more like a savings account, to be honest with you. Like, I use it, but I would draw from it a lot. It's my girlfriend's birthday on Friday, so we're gonna be making a big withdrawal. Here we go. Here's the new hour. Let's get a wick. Let's get a big wick. I'm entering one cell right now. Right here. So we just re-entered cells at 18094, 180.940. And I'll probably enter another one halfway up. Yeah, the charts will all look the same. Every broker will have the same look. The spread, or where you actually get in, will depend on the broker. There's A brokers and B brokers. I have a really, really good video on my Instagram about the difference between A brokers and B brokers. You should definitely take a look at it. Alright, I entered again here. We're starting to see it push down from TP1. I'm in for a full lot right now. P&L is live. We'll go as much as entering a third. If it pushes up through the zone to the white line. Where in the chart for Forex marks the same? What is that? What does a full lot mean? A lot is the size that I'm using, the size of the trade. So I'm using a full lot. You can use a half a lot, 0.01, 0.02, 0.03. The size that you're risking of your account. That's what that means. All right, we're live in this trade right now. 0.2 or 0.3 of a lot is what I would use. Yeah, 0.2 or 0.3 on a $300 account. Still make some money too. There we go. Let's move into profit. If you're just getting in here, guys, welcome. We're in sells on Euro JPY. We re-entered at 180940. We already took over 20 pips of profit, 27 pips of profit on our first trade this morning, from where you can see on the chart. The initial TP1 hit was, the initial TP1 was almost 20 pips right there. You can see that right there. And then the second one was, yeah, it was 27. So we didn't go quite all the way to TP2, but we took profit at the EMA ribbon at 27 pips. Now we're back in profit 7 minutes in. Let's take a look at the 15. Yep, exactly what we wanted. A wick up halfway through the candle. Let's see a drive down. Let's see it drive down. We might be in this one for a little bit, but I like this trade a lot. This is a solid trade. Back in profit again. 27 pips. It's gonna take this one a minute, I think. Here we go. That's the movement we want to see. Clean. Let's go. Very clean. Keep pushing, baby. Keep pushing. Super clean. Really clean. Keep going. Almost up another 50 on this one. It's a great re-entry. See a push. We're gonna get another 15-minute candle here in 4 minutes. 11:11. Make a wish. Five minutes in free fall. Thanks, Adele. I appreciate that, man. Hopefully you're learning something too. We definitely don't want to overtrade either. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Catching some pips here, guys. Catching some good pips. Right around another 28. Come on, let's get to that TP2. New 15-minute candle in 2 minutes. Five's dropping. 15's dropping. Yeah, the wait was worth it, man. No sense in jumping in unless you know that the probability's high and in your favor that it's going to move toward the side you're looking at. What are we, $65, $68 in profit? Let's see what this hour looks like. I mean, this 1 hour just continued to drop. If we get a ribbon flip here, man, we could be in store to hold all the way down to here. That'd be another 20 on top of where we're at. Right around 65 bucks in profit. See what this new 15-minute candle does. Probably see it make a wick up to about right here. Wick up to there. Or is it just going to go straight down? There we go, push. TP2 coming in. $88 in profit. 87. See it push through. Almost 100 again. Looks like we're gonna get there. We have a ribbon flip on the hour. Almost. Not quite yet. Almost. Oops. Come on, let's see it push. If this 15-minute candle closes, yes, I am going to trade the Asian session tonight as well. Yep. If this 15-minute closes bullish, we'll get out with all profits. But yeah, I'm trading Asian session today too. Come on, push, baby. It wants to go. It's trying. Yeah, it would be nice to get it to 10K. I'm just going with the flow, man. I don't really have a goal in mind of how much. Well, the goal is to be able to not have to go to work. Be financially free, not dependent on a job. That's the goal. So if we can consistently do this every day for the next year, we can make that happen. Well, we're flipping bullish here. We may have found our bottom. Yep, financial freedom, that's all we want. That's all that anybody wants, right? We got a new 15 minute and 10 minutes. We just got a new 5. Let's see what the 5 is doing since we're kind of in a scalping mode right now. Alright, we had a doji. This might be our bottom. This might be our bottom if it's coming back up. We'll see. We don't want to see it go really past here. Oops. Really here, to be honest with you. Previous high would be, so right there. We don't want to see it go past there. We want to see it keep pushing down here through the rest of the zone, because it looks like we have another 18 pips until we're at our bottom, which would be our lower support zone. But if it starts to consolidate right here, we'll get out in full. I don't want to see consolidation right here. There we go, push. Come on, baby, push. So USD JPY is doing. Came all the way back down. Euro USD is going down. There we go. Hit it. Let's see 100. There it is. I think we might close here. This would be... Where did we get in? 1809420. We got in right there. We're 16 pips in profit. 16, 17 pips in profit. 15's dropping like a fly too. We're gonna close. think we might hold for another couple minutes. Not getting greedy, just the price action still showing that it's going to push down. Come on, push. A lot of movement right now. Getting some buying power there. Want to see her keep selling. Keep selling. We got a new 5-minute. Let's take a look at the 5. Let's see if it closed bullish or not. It did not. It closed bearish. Keep pushing. We're probably going to take profit here. If it breaks this previous low, we'll let it ride for a couple more minutes, but I think we're going to take profit. Go. Go. All right, taking full profit. Done. There we go. There we go. That's a hell of a trading day, guys. 2 hours. Let's see what we made. Let's pull it up. Let's see what we made in 2 hours. On Euro JPY. There we go. 100% win rate. Average holding was an hour, 1.4 hours, $562. On Euro JPY. That ain't too bad. We're done for this stream, guys. I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everyone showing up. That's it for this stream. Not going to overtrade. We're going to be happy with our profits here. Adele, everyone, thanks for watching. We'll be back tonight for the Asian market right around 7. Make sure you get those notifications on. Make sure you're subscribing so you know when I go live. That's the way to do it. Very clean price action today, guys. Have a great rest of your day. See you guys.